Good day everyone, this is Dr. Festus. You're welcome to my channel, and today I want to do an analysis on how to carry out vegetation change using QGIS. And there are different vegetation indices that we normally use. We have the Normalized Difference Vegetation Index, we have the Normalized Difference Water Index, we have the Enhanced Vegetation Index, and so on and so forth. So this is a continuation of my last video on how to do land use and land cover analysis using QGIS. Sometimes people who work on that aspect also work on vegetation indices analysis. So I'm going to be using QGIS to show you how to carry out these different analysis, and I'll be releasing about 4 videos on this. Thank you very much. So let's go on quickly. The first thing to do is to bring up your the area of your interest, which is your study area. For example, I'm interested in a particular forest. So I'm going to bring up the forest layer, go to add layer, then you select vector layer. All right, so from the vector layer you can navigate to the folder that has where you are interested in. So I'm going to navigate on this. I'm going to click on this shapefile, and then I'll bring it up, then click on add, and then close. So from here you can change the color to a transparent color. Just double click on it. Once you double click on simple fill, then click here and then click on transparent fill, and then click apply and OK. Now the next thing to do is to bring up the Landsat images. Now let me go back to the explanation. When you are using Landsat images, there are different kind of Landsat. You have Landsat 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, but the most frequently used one are the Landsat 4 and 5, and then Landsat 8. Now different bands represent different colors. All right, so for NDVI you are interested in only 2 different bands, which is band NIR, which is near infrared, and then band red. These are the 2 bands that you normally use to calculate NDVI. And for Landsat 8, band 5 represent NIR, band 4 is red. Okay, for Landsat 4, band NIR is band 4, then band 3 is red. So, and I think I'm using band Landsat 8 for my classification today. All right, so for Landsat 8, I'm only interested in band 4 and band 5. So I'll go to add layer again, and then these are raster layers. So click on add raster layer. Then you can then navigate to where you have the raster layer, which is what I'm doing right now. All right, so once after bringing up those files, then you can then continue with the calculation of the vegetation change analysis. Okay, so this is all right, this is the folder that I'm going to. I'm interested in Landsat band 4, which is this. So just press Ctrl and click the second one, band 5, then click open, then click add, and then close. Now you see that you have the band is already covering the entire surface. So I need to clip out my area of study. So go back to raster. All right, click extraction by mask layer, and then you can then select, I want to start with band 4. All right, then the mask layer will be my study area. Then click on it and then click run. So once it is run, you can close this. All right, then you need to rename this. So go to clip mask, right click on it, then click rename layer. So I rename it as B4. Okay, then I'll do the second one, extraction, clip raster by mask layer, right? Then I'll change this to B band 5, then click the mask layer and then run. Okay, good. So I'll close this, then do the same thing, right click and then rename layer to B5. All right, so I haven't done that. I need to remove these original files. Just click on the two, right, press the control click, and then click on the second one, right click, and then remove layer. Right, so now I'm left with my study area. The next thing to do is now to calculate my NDVI. Okay, to do that, go to raster, then you use raster calculator. So once you get to raster calculator, you see this particular space where you are going to type the formula. Now the formula is this. For NDVI, formula is NIR minus band red divided by NIR plus band red. So we need to go back to QGIS. Then to do this, you have to follow the law of Bode mass. Okay, you have to open a bracket, right? Because this is mathematical expression. So band NIR is band 5. Double click on band 5. It automatically come here. Then minus, okay. Then double click on band 4. Then close the bracket, and then divided by, open a bracket again, band NIR again, band 5 plus band 4. All right, then close the bracket. Then after doing this, you need to create an output layer. So click on this output layer, go to any folder where you want to save it, and save it as NDVI, whatever 2 or something. Just give it any name, then click save. Once you click save, then click OK. After you click OK, QGIS will calculate your NDVI and then bring it up here in the table of content. You can see NDVI is already here, but we need to give it a color, because usually NDVI it shows how healthy the vegetation is in terms of the greenness of the vegetation. All right, so you need to double click on this NDVI. It will bring us to symbology. Right, from the symbology, change this render type to, from single band gray, change it to single band pseudo color. Right, so from the pseudo color, then you can then change the color ramp. All right, just come here, change the color ramp, let it be only greens, because we want to see how green it is. So click greens, and then click apply, and then click OK. Right, now we need to uncheck this ones, this B5, so that we can see our NDVI very well. You just uncheck this and uncheck this one too, so you can see this represent our NDVI of the study area, and you can see it ranges from minus 0.04 to 0.38. Usually NDVI ranges from -1 to +1. So this tells you how rich or how healthy the vegetation is. Thank you very much for watching the video. Just wait for my next video on the next vegetation change index, which I'm going to do as well. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, like the video, and then share the video. Thank you very much, and then see you in my next video for the next vegetation change index. Thank you, and then have a good day, everyone. Bye.